A vowel. This is my story instead of a store, because that's what's clogging you up. I'm teaching her. Okay? Yeah. That's what I should do. Okay. Blessed assurance. I remember growing up when we would have to catch the bus really early in the morning, and she was a working mother, so she would be out and about, and so she would always let us have fend for ourselves in a way and find that healthy breakfast. So Pop-Tarts is what we would grab. And I remember seeing your Bible and your devotional book out, and it was just like a little, what was it? Was it Home Life maybe? You would just,
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I just remember as a kid realizing that reading the Word was what was important for her to start her day. And it's been sweet. And I remember thinking to myself, what, as I got older and as I became a mom, if I'll take that little bit of time to spend with the Lord, that little bit of time can go a long way. So,
you know, in the scriptures, we are responsible for the children we raise. We are told to raise them in a godly way. So it's a great responsibility that I took to heart.
Oh, somewhere in the scriptures, we're supposed to be responsible for our children. Oh no. Being a mother, I was a mother kind of later, I mean, somewhat later in life, but I kept wanting to be a mother for a long time, and finally became a mom. She was in the, you were in with me when Darby was born.
My mom inspires me by literally everything she does. She always is so compassionate towards others, even when she thinks nobody's watching, but I'm usually always watching her. Every time you even see her face, you just want to smile. She lights up every room she walks into.
I think I remember finally my eyes being open to seeing a different side of the image of God, seeing something resemble me. Do I resemble him? And so I loved that part of being a mom.
She's been a joy because she's a very outgoing person. She's got a great personality. And so she brings a lot into a circle, when she's there. I measure success by how much they love the Lord. She's a true example of one that loves the Lord. She's just been a joy.
Mama, so sweet. What was your biggest challenge with me?
She was a very self-willed person. She was really kind of comical. She'd always want to do something, and she would come and ask me, and if the answer was no, it was go back to her room, and she would plot another way to present it.
What I know. That's interesting, because when I think about my relationship with the Lord and I don't really like the direction, I kind of go back and go, can we rework
Lord, are you really
that?
sure?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can we just rework that a little bit? That's great. I didn't know that about myself. So Andy is kind of that way.
What word would you use to describe Mom?
She's nice, and she wants to playing with me, and she likes
I took music, started in 4th grade, took piano, and took it all the way through, a year of college. And I taught piano for a few years.
Yes, she did, because we had to be very quiet while she had her piano lessons at the house.
But I started in church music. I played my first song in church, I think, when I was 12. But then by the time I was 15, I was on staff at a church, and I've been on staff since.
That's awesome. 15? I didn't know that. I remember we were in the van and we were heading home, and we only lived like a mile and a half from the house, from church. And I remember going, I just, something about, I don't know if singing is what I want to do or something along those lines. And I remember my mother saying, what you have is really special. And I remember it was as if, it was as if a spotlight came on, the voice of God just said, you have something special. And I've never forgotten that. And I've just kind of harbored that. And I think when I was 21, I remember coming to you going, I know I want to sing, and I know I want to sing and give this gift back to the Lord. And you said to me, I think it's important for you to do that publicly. And so I remember, during the end of church, I walked the aisle and I made that profession of, not my profession, to give what God gifted me back to Him. And that was your influence. Praising my Savior all the day long. That's how we do it in my family. She plays
Shut it up.
and I sing.